This is the brake line that was crushed, and I can see that down there. So this is the crushed line. If you can see how crushed that looks. So those ones I've manufactured off the old ones, or that one's like built from scratch. It protects the brake line, which I had to fix. So this is the one that was crushed. I showed in my last video. I showed the brake line crushed. Right, under it. If you're 71 and want to stay fit, buy a Jaguar XJS. I don't know what my grassroots buddies will think about this, but I am wearing your t-shirt today. I know this is not a grassroots kind of car, it's not a sports car or any of that stuff. But hey, you guys you're watching, I know, you know, if you watch on YouTube, you find me. Hi guys, how you doing? Oh, also, Firepower coffee shop in Keystone Heights. I go there a lot. I spent too much money in that place, but boy, they have really good coffee. Just a plug for the local community. No, not paying me for it, it's just a plug. Alright, I'm going to crawl underneath in a minute and I'm going to start attaching the lines. I probably need another drill bit though, because I broke my last drill bit for attaching the connectors in the ground in the body work. But yeah, so engine bay is pretty much clean now. Wiring, yeah, it's going to be a problem. I've got some harness wire coming, fabric stuff. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do. Inside the car out. I can open the doors both sides now because I've moved the car over slightly. Clean it out and start thinking about what I'm actually going to do on the interior. I do have a lot of interior stuff that we made 30 years ago, and I still have some fabric, but there's so much to do in there, and I do want to try and do most of it myself. Now, if it turns out to be really bad and I can't fix that stuff, then I'm going to knock it off. But I'm going to try and do as much as the sewing as I can. So the idea is to try and do as much in this car as I can, except for the paintwork. I'm not a body guy. I can shape it, I can lead up corners and stuff, I can do a lot of lead work, I can shape it with the grinder, but that's about as far as I can go with paintwork. I don't have the patience for paintwork. Alright, we're taking a trip under the car here. Got to do some lines underneath there, so come in with me. So we got to fix. First I got to fix this line here, it's broken off, and this is the battery line which I got attached to. There's the covers for a manual transmission. If you're doing manual, you take that off. I'd love to do a manual transmission on this. If only I had the money. So, I wouldn't be crawling around under here if I hadn't lost my job at the rally school. But conflict of interest, I guess. When you see things eye to eye. And I'd spent 35,000 hours teaching Rangers, Delta, SEAL, individual, rally guys. Lots of people know me. But I couldn't take it anymore. I had to part ways, unfortunately. But I'm doing this because I'm going to have my own rally school. Even at 71, I'm going to start over again. Don't give in that easy. So, if you're listening, the last rally school. No, I'm not done yet. So, wherever it takes. Lost my colours. I'm not one to give in very easy. Probably as you can tell. 71 underneath the XJS, which I haven't been under one of these for years. And fixing all the little problems I see. And I'm going to make it work, and someone's going to buy it, and that's going to be my down payment for another piece of land somewhere, if I don't get there before. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So 5,000 hours teaching people in the rally class, off-road, windshield recovery, night vision with night goggles on. I've done it all. So, a lot of guys still know me too out there, but I don't know. I got called Mario by SEAL Team 2. So, if you see Mario stickers on things, it's because that's what SEAL Team 2 called me about 10 years ago. So. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with this. Everything's out the way. The drive shaft goes in there, so it's going to be way out the way of everything. The transmission finishes here, so the drive shaft's not very long. There's a big stuffing thing that goes on top of the transmission up here, and yeah, we'll be good. So thanks for crawling around under the car with me. Probably the dirtiest bit. I'm probably going to take this shield here. I'm probably going to take the shield off and clear it as well. I'll come back with a screwdriver and actually it's loose. So, good thing about this car, it's lived in Florida all its life. Mainly at Cocoa Beach, Patrick Air Force Base, but I don't think it actually lived on the base. It was a pilot's car. And it spent the rest of the time in Melbourne in a workshop. So, it was only, what, 10 years old when it got to us, when I worked down there. And there's not an ounce of rust on this thing anywhere. Even when we cut the roof off and we put a new roof on it and leaded it all up and welded it, there's not an ounce of rust anywhere on this car. So for 1982-83 Jaguar Extra, yes, it's probably unheard of in Europe or in England where I'm from. They're rusty, but this thing, solid, absolutely solid. So, bit cleaner. All these pads there, just cleaned it up. So, it'll go back on tomorrow. Well, good day's work. More to do tomorrow. I think this is day 32 or 33, something like that. I have been on it every day. Maybe not 8 hours a day, sometimes 12, sometimes 14, sometimes 3. Some of it's editing because of the movie stuff, but lots of cleaning too, lots of cleaning on this. So I'm probably about an eighth or maybe a third way through this thing. Maybe, I don't know.